Johnny Cashmere, why did you betray your friend Joel Maximo?
My friend Joel Maximo. Didn't talk to him for 12 years while I was not in the wrestling business. I have plenty of fair weather friends. Let me tell you something. With friends like Joel Maximo, who the hell needs enemies? I'm not getting any younger. I got to fast track my career. If it means blowing out the other guy's candle to make mine shine a little bit brighter, I'm all for it, Dank. I don't care what anybody says.
It's terrible, man. Terrible, man. Johnny Cashmere. All right, so Tiffany Avatar just lost the Goddesses of War championship, and I heard she went to, Lucky Leo's, to sulk in the candy stuff. So let's go see how she's going. What the hell? Tiffany, are you all right, Tiffany?
Is that my buddy?
What happened? You lost the title.
She poisoned my lollipop, smashed me over the head with it. I don't have my title anymore, buddy. I can't go home. I can't go to Candyland. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna lay here, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, Tiff. All right. Man, that Amity, she's really tough. But... Wait, what? What the hell?
I just want to say that it was super rude of you to walk away from me earlier.
You're talking to the New York State champion. You're going to have to pay up.
Do you take Kale?
Dude, goodbye. Whipwreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No.
You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about people.
Dominate tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am Fearless Princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
Finisher is called the Shadow Band, and I was like, that's kind of.
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and I am back this week with all new interviews. And now let me bring to you my very special guest. Let's give it up for Olivier Vegas. How you doing?
Good. How are you today?
I'm great. It's hot in Long Island, New York. How is it over by you?
Oh, I am dying. It is so hot. Desert weather is a different type of man. It's a different type of weather.
It is, man. Yeah, 100%. All right, let me bring up something you got going on. Let's talk about this event coming up. It's Lubbock Pro Wrestling on Friday, July 19th.
All women show.
Oh, wow. Oh, Anastasia's over there. I know Anastasia.
Yes. And so it's funny that with Anastasia, because I was actually talking to Serena today about it, but I didn't get to explain a little bit more. But actually, it's me. Anastasia's been out because of an injury, so now she's coming back.
Yes.
And so it's me, her, and Reza Clark. And we actually have a group that's called the Divas of Destruction. And so, we were holding it down until our main came back, and now she's back. So I'm so excited to see what's going to happen on that day. So hopefully you cause hell.
That is awesome. Who else is on the card with you guys?
So and honestly, I didn't even know Maserati was supposed to be there. I've been training at FSW and I've got to know her some more. So I think that's amazing. She's going to be there. Like I said, Rick hasn't really told us a whole lot, so we don't even know. So what I'm seeing on the flyer, what you're seeing is the surprises for me as well. So I don't know who else is going to be there. So I can't wait.
Now, obviously, everybody knows Medusa in the center over there.
Oh, yeah. And she's great, man. She's so great.
Yeah, I recently got to kind of meet her. I was at an event with her up in Missouri, and she seemed really nice. So that was cool.
Yeah, I did well, it was still Square Circle Pro. I want to say it's probably been like 5 or 6 months, but it was like my first time meeting her. And, she had all the ladies kind of get in the ring for a little bit because she wanted to fill us out and see what we were about. She didn't have a whole lot of time, but the time that we did have with her, it was really nice and it was great. And I really enjoyed it. Hi, Serena. Thank you.
I do. I love the hair. It looks awesome.
I decided to switch it up. I was like, I wanted to like get away from like other colors. So I think I like the red. I think the red's fitting me a little bit better than
I
the
like
other
it. Looks
colors.
good.
So
Looks good.
thank
Now
you, thank
tell
you.
tell Anastasia I said hello really because
I sure will.
I haven't seen her since big event that we did that together. So it's good to see her.
Yeah, man, she's a vibe too, though, bro. Like she's
She
very
is.
charismatic, and she's just loud, and she's out there, and honestly, I love that about her. I love that she's loud because I don't feel by myself. So,
She's cool people,
hmm
100%. All right, let's go into the next thing I want to go over with you. Now you are part of Brian F. Pro's Pride poster, and your name is right there,
yay,
almost in the
Pride
center.
Month, yeah.
What does pride mean to you, and what does not also pride mean to you, but what does it feel to be in Brian's work over here?
Well, for first of all, for Brian's work, I feel honored to even be a part of any of those posters because that man works really, really hard to
He
shout,
does.
and it's not even just like for Pride Month. He does like, I think
Right.
recently he did like with the Asian community, I believe, or like the
He
Samoan
did
community.
Pacific Islander, yeah.
Yeah. So, and he does like African Americans, like he goes down the line. So I mean, and honestly, it's just an honor to even just be seen and grouped up with all these amazing wrestlers.
Right.
And second of all, so what pride means to me that I can just be myself. I can come out and love who I love. I can come out and be who I want to be with. Um, because like originally I grew up in Oklahoma, and so I kind of did grow up in a way where it was very like looked upon.
Hmm.
Family members would make comments, now to the point I'm married to my wife Aubrey now, but
Okay.
at the time the people would be like, oh, your friend, they just say little comments, and I don't think that's right, because if we wouldn't do that to a heterosexual couple, so why would you do it to someone,
Right.
so I just think at the end of the day, you should be able to be with who you love, who you want to be with, regardless of gender, regardless of sexuality. Like, I don't think none of that matters. It's the person that matters. So,
I agree with you 100%. And you're right. Oh, that kind of thinking is antiquated.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
gotta stop thinking that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
Thinking the
things
now.
change, things change, days change, like
Yeah.
years change. It changes constantly. So I'm not trying to force it in one's face. I'm not saying you have to agree with it. And if you don't, that's fine. That's your perspective, your opinion, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, how I live my life and how us as a community live our life is no different from how you live yours. We
I
go to
agree.
work, we enjoy going out. You know what I'm saying? We're it's the same.
And wrestling.
In
Oh, we got
wrestling,
wrestling.
and wrestling, exactly. So,
Now, where you living nowadays? In Nevada, right? Serena's
yeah.
telling me.
So, yes, I moved away from Oklahoma at the end of November. I moved out here to Nevada. I started training at FSW because I just wanted to further my training and do better and be better. And so far, I've been having fun. It's been going good. I feel like I've improved a whole lot. So,
Okay, awesome, awesome.
mhm.
Serena says, what's one piece of advice that you'd give someone who might be struggling with coming out?
I think the one piece of advice that I could give is, I know it's scary. I understand it's one of the most frightening things to come out and say who you are, but I think you shouldn't be scared, because at the end of the day, the people that love you and care about you, if a person comes out and tells you that's who they are, then it shouldn't be an issue. I know the world is crazy, and I know, you can get looked down upon, but personally for me, and that's just my personal opinion because that was my experience,
Right.
like, actually the day, it was so funny, and I have to tell it. So it was funny the day that like I was in college. I was 19, I was in college, and I was coming in the front door. My grandpa was like, "Come here, girl, you got to sit down," because my grandparents raised me. And so
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay. And he was like, "You like girls, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he just smiled, and he goes, "I knew it." And like probably 5 minutes later, my grandma was walking out the bedroom. And so my grandpa just goes, "Hey," my grandmother's name is Federica. And so he was like, "Hey, Fred, your daughter likes women." And so my grandmother was just like, "Well, women are bitches, don't you?" So I was like, "Yes, Granny, I know." you know. So like I mean, I appreciate they were accepted. Now
Right.
it was one of those where they kind of got to the point they would say comments and stuff, but over time they got over it. It is what it is. But regardless of anything, I think you should stay true to yourself. say how you feel, who you want to be with. And like I said, in the day, if they don't want to be around, that's on them. They're missing out on you. So I think that's my best advice.
Okay. That's good advice. All right, let's go. Oh my God, Granny for the win, she says.
Oh yeah, Granny for the win. Oh, and FYI, I don't even know if y'all knew this. My mother is actually gay as well. So, and I didn't find that out until I
Oh
was
wow.
like 15. Yeah, isn't that
Okay.
crazy?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So they had experience with these moments then.
Yes, but you know it's crazy. No one in my family told me though. I had no idea until I hit
Really?
like 15, 16, and I was like, wow. And then it's funny because I end up being gay, which but whatever. So
Okay. All right. So what are your goals now that you're in a new state?
So right now, my main goal is to focus on training and just looking better and being better as a performer and a wrestler.
Mhm.
And then my other main goal is which I kind of have accomplished and still going. I've been doing background work lately, like for TNA, NXT,
Oh wow. Okay.
enjoying those background experiences because of FSW have given me these opportunities. So those are my two main goals right now. So it's what I'm focused on.
And how were your experiences in each company?
So they were, man, it's two different vibes. Like I love them both, but
Okay.
it's just two different vibes. They're like, I don't even know how to really explain it. Like they're both very, very chill,
Okay.
but also at the same time, it's like, I feel like one's maybe a little bit more adamant than the other. Like
Okay.
I don't know. I can't explain it. It's two different vibes, but overall, it was just great. I was just happy to be
Okay.
there, to be honest with you.
Did anybody give you any advice while you were there?
So with WWE, it's kind of hard to even try to talk to some of the people, and if you get a chance to,
Uh-huh.
great. I personally didn't get a really chance to talk to anybody. But when I was in NXT, when I was in
TNA.
TNA, yeah, I kind of got pulled to the side and actually got to talk to Mr. Bravo. And so he was just honestly, he really didn't give me any advice, but I guess he was just more interested in me because I was a female wrestler and he's never seen me before. So I got to talk to someone and just be interested in who I am as a pro wrestler. So I thought that was a cool moment for myself.
That's awesome. All right, cool. Now, did you get like starstruck with anybody there?
Kind
of mark out a little bit.
I don't think not really. Well, I'll be lying if I say I can't say that. So okay, I will say this: I got starstruck when I seen Jordan Grace.
Okay.
She's a baddie, man. Like I've seen her, yeah, because I seen her at TNA, and then I actually seen her recently at NXT because she faced
yeah.
Oh my gosh, my mind.
Adam Paxley.
Thank you. But I seen her, yes, and so it was really cool to see her twice in her element. Actually at TNA, I got to help him work her merch table, so I thought that was cool.
Oh, awesome.
So honestly, I think she was like the biggest person that I fangirled over, to be honest with you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I kind of had a moment like that when I bumped into Cowboy Bob Orton.
Yeah. See, yeah.
That was a big moment.
Well, I take that back too. No, whenever we was in NXT, I actually seen CM Punk backstage, and I was kind of like,
wow.
Yeah, and I didn't even know didn't know he was going to be there. He just kind of walked past, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But in my mind, I was like, he's a lot taller than I thought he was. Like he's a tall dude.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of short, but he was tall. Like, but yeah. So those are probably my main ones that I was just like, oh my God, they're like. Oh, and I take that back. And Shawn Michaels. Oh Lord, Shawn Michaels.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Child.
Did it bring it back?
Oh my gosh, it took everything in my soul not to cry. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't feel too bad. I would have been crying too. He's like my favorite. But him and Triple H are like my two favorites of all time.
Oh yeah. They gave me a great childhood. Let me just tell you that.
What's up, man?
Yeah, it's crazy. So probably, but Shawn Michaels was probably the top of that list. Yeah.
I'm a little jealous.
He's a cutie. I don't care. And I know people are probably gonna be like, "What?" I'm sorry. How are you? Like, he looks good. Okay.
All right. Yeah, he does. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So.
Sean is an icon, Serena.
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely a huge icon.
Now,
So
if you can
yeah.
see by my background, I collect Funko Pops, and he is the one pop that I need signed.
Oh, you
I
got to
need
do
his
that.
signature. Actually, I need
Yeah.
Triple H's too, but I have Vince McMahon's.
How'd you get Vince McMahon?
I got it through this gentleman who just buys and sells, and this was like, man, it's got to be at least 8 years ago that I picked it
That's
up from him.
crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, and he's like, how much you want for it? He's like, oh, like $40. I'm 40 bucks. What? $40 to get
That's
an Vince
crazy.
McMahon
Wow.
autograph.
Wow, wow,
It's
wow.
crazy. I don't even know how much he's worth now, but he's up there.
I'm sure it's worth something.
It's got
It's got to be.
it's
You
gotta
know?
be.
He's-
That's-
That's
Speaking of
wild.
Punk, he's my next one. He's gonna be out here in New York City for a signing with a whole bunch of them, and I'm going there to get my pop signed by.
As you should. As you should.
Is there anything you're collecting?
So my thing is, so I don't know if you can tell behind me, I'm a big anime fan.
I see.
So anything that's like, I have all types of little anime stuff, but anything that's Vegeta, that's what I collect. Anything Vegeta.
Okay.
I don't care if it's socks or if it's
Uh,
if it's just a figurine, a soda can. Like, so actually it's funny, these two right here, and I have this third one too. My wife she makes canvases for me because she knows how much I love Vegeta. So Vegeta is what I collect.
Okay.
Anything Vegeta.
Anything Vegeta. Do you have pops of him?
I do not. Well, maybe I'm just not looking in the right places because I've
there's
been
a
to
ton.
certain places and I can't find the ones that I want that are the pops. But that's a good idea. I should
Yeah,
do that.
there's a ton of them. You could just go to Funko.com, and I'm sure you'll find it there.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever
See,
you're looking for.
I just never thought about doing that. I need to do that. Definitely
That's
need a Funko Pop and
You
have
100%.
Chris Sabat sign it.
That's right.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm big into signatures. It's not the only one. I got Undertaker, Lesnar, Roman, Paul
That's
Heyman,
crazy.
Bray Wyatt, which
That's
was
Bray.
really-
Oh,
I know. I got it. Actually, right when he passed away, somebody was selling them
Oh.
online, and I just picked it up before they sold out. This will probably be a good one for you. AJ Lee.
ooh.
Yeah, she's up at the top, and next to her
That's
is
a
Rhea
real good
Ripley.
one. I don't have a Funko Pop, but one of my my favorite wrestling signature pictures that I have is from Jazz.
Oh, okay. Taz.
Mhm.
Oh man, he was just in the news with him and
No,
Jordan Grace.
Jazz.
Oh, Jazz. Oh, I thought you said Taz.
No,
Oh,
Jazz. I mean, I would love to meet Taz if I had the opportunity, but no, I have Jazz. I have a picture of Jazz and her signature, and I'm just like, oh, I love her.
Yeah, don't quote his saying though. That was
Oh.
a big deal today. Yeah.
Oh, see, now I'm gonna have to get off and look because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, him and Jordan Grace. So I'm gonna tell you the story, but let me make this comment. Vegeta's the best, not as good as Goku until he becomes Meijin Vegeta.
No, he did not. Don't you dare.
So the story is,
Goku's never beat Vegeta. Anyways, continue.
the story is, I know we don't have much time, but Jordan posted a picture, and she said, "Survive if I let you" as part of the picture, and she didn't tag him, so somebody told him, and he made like this rude comment. And then she's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know my handbook. I wasn't allowed to quote my favorite wrestler or whatever."
Oh,
And then she, yeah, it was a big deal. So,
well,
yikes! So
Well.
don't quote
Yeah,
a saying.
okay. Well, noted.
Garrett says Vegeta never beat Goku. He was never strong enough. LOL.
Oh,
And I love Vegeta.
whatever. He's beat him at least 3 times. Like, if you want to have this conversation, sir, you're not going to lose.
That's right.
I mean, you're not going to win. Okay, you're going to lose. Okay, you're going to lose.
He's
Don't have this
gonna
conversation
lose.
with me.
Yes. He is a professional wrestler out here in Long Island who just retired recently. So congratulations on your retirement.
Oh, that's what's up. Congrats.
All right. Is there an updated list of who you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled yet?
So, you know, it's funny because when I came out to the West Coast, there was a couple people, which was Gypsy Mac, which is Maserati, and they done checked off my list. So
Checked
that's
off the
making me
list.
super, super happy now.
Okay.
In all honesty, I'm gonna keep it real. Not right now. I don't have anything. I don't think I just have a main person that I'm after right now because, like I said, I'm just more focused on trying to like look better and be better, and like whether it's physique wise, psychology wise, like.
Right.
So I'm just not. that's not where my mind is at right now.
Okay, so your mind is just at self-improving, honing your craft, and all that stuff. That's not bad. That's
I
smart.
kind of feel bad because I'm just like, who do I want? But like, I just haven't. Yeah, not the moment.
All right. What about someone on the poster?
I'm not gonna lie. I do want to wrestle Miranda. I've wrestled Miranda Gordy before in a tag team match, but I do want to get her 1-on-1.
Okay.
I would like to have her 1-on-1.
All right.
And Misty, just because she has the belt and I want to take it.
Misty. Oh, I didn't see her there. Misty Marks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's been a while since me and her had a 1-on-1, so I need to. We need to run that back.
It's been a while since she's been on. Yeah. She got a lot of stuff going on, Misty.
Oh yeah, she stays busy.
Yeah, she's always busy.
Oh yeah.
But like you, I'm also glad Anastasia's back and back on the road again.
Man, like I said, I can't wait till this day. Divas of Destruction get to be back together. So I'm so hyped for this day. I can't wait to see what we're going to do once all three of us is together. Because, like I said, it's just been me and Riza holding it down. So,
right.
which we got Anastasia's back. So I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm excited. I really am.
I'm happy for her, and I'm happy for you as well. And this looks like it's going to be a great card so far. Any matches announced so far that you can share?
No, I know nothing. I know nothing. Like, Rick's really good at what he does when he pulls his cards and put his matches together. Sometimes he gives an insight, but it's very rare that he does. So, yeah, okay. I have nothing right now. he keeps secrets.
Man, I'm gonna say, does this irk you? Because I'm part of several promotions that I'm associated with, and they don't put the freaking matches up yet, and it's like a couple weeks away.
Sometimes,
and I get it because people cancel. I get it.
Well, yes, absolutely. Sometimes, yes, I do, because I'm more so like, well, who's wrestling or what's happening, what's going on. But also at the same time, I do understand, being a promoter, like you said, people cancel, things happen. Maybe something happened with their personal life. They weren't able to get everything going and get everything up. So, but yes, but I think it's just because it's the anticipation. And that's why we're just like, so why is it not up yet? We want to see what's happening,
All right. Okay. Parting words for everybody. What can they expect from you in the future?
So hopefully in the future, like I said, I'm right now worried about owning my craft. And so right now, one of my biggest goals is that I would like to be on TNA. So hopefully with me working a little bit more FSW and go train more, I can definitely get that goal rolling and on the ball. Yeah, that's probably like my main one future goal that I definitely have right now.
I mean, doing extra work is a big step, so that's awesome. Because I know a lot of people who haven't done extra work yet, and they're like anxious.
Well, and you know what too, and I have. So this is another thing I love about FSW. So one of the trainers there is Chris Bay, and so when I first started going there,
Chris Bay,
yeah,
okay.
and he's amazing as well. And that's one thing that he said when I first got there. He's like, hey, that's how he got signed. Like, he kept going to help every time they come, and then he's end up sending him his resume and his videos, and so after that, next minute he's on TNA. So I mean, like, that's awesome. But also at the end of the day, I think a lot of people in wrestling also have to realize you have to pay your dues. Everyone has to do it. Like, it doesn't matter if you're Triple H, and it doesn't matter if you're at the bottom and like me. Like, you have to pay your dues, and that's what gets you going. You know what I mean? It's a very hard industry. It's a cutthroat industry till this day. So you have to put in the work to get to where you want to be.
Okay, that's some great advice, and I see a lot of things happening for you anyway. Either way, things are happening to you.
Yeah,
for you.
Slowly happening. I just, I felt like 2023 was a great year. I was booked every weekend. I was having a great time. I think 2024, I just need to tighten everything together a little bit more. So.
All right. I wish I had my friend's picture here, but I don't have it. I was going to have her, like, for you to keep your eye on her. Maybe wrestle her one day. Her name is Tiffany Avatar, the Cotton Candy Princess.
Oh, I've been seeing pictures of her.
Oh, you know Tiff?
Posting her. I don't know her like that, but the only reason why I've seen it is because you've been posting her, and I was like, who is this girl with this blue and pink hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She
a cutie.
she lives the gimmick, man, day and night. Like what you see, like when we're all hanging out outside of wrestling, I'm like,
Yeah.
this is you. I will definitely set her in your radar for one day, so
Oh
you
heck
guys meet
yeah,
up.
that's so cool. And plus, on top of that, I'm not gonna lie. Like whenever I see like a new black wrestler pop up, I immediately follow because I love our black women. I feel like we're taking over this year, so I have to keep up and watch everything. You know.
She's definitely trying to take over. She's doing
Hmm.
great, man. I'm one of her biggest supporters and fan of her work, and she's the same, man. We're like brother and sister over here.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
But I appreciate you coming on. Let everybody know where they can follow you and where they can pick up some of your merchandise.
So for social media sites, I have TikTok, I have Facebook, Instagram. It is all the same Olivia Vegas, except on Instagram, it is the real Olivia Vegas. Oh, and then also I do
Hey,
have
Herb.
my YouTube channel as well, which is Olivia Vegas. Merch wise, I do have a couple of t-shirts that are on Pro Tees Wrestling. So all I gotta do is just look
Awesome.
up my name and they'll definitely pop up. And then also too, I am coming out with more shirts, more merch. I'm just waiting for my wife to figure out some great ideas that she has in the back of her head, and so we can get those
Awesome.
ideas rolling and going.
She helps you develop it.
My
Yeah.
wife does all my merch.
Oh wow, that's
She
awesome.
does my other than my wrestling outfits, but no, yeah, she does. She prints all my photos.
Okay.
She makes my t-shirt. She makes like any of like my because my gimmick is fashion, so any of like my fashion stuff, she
Right.
does all my merch. She has a degree in it, so that's why.
Awesome. Good
Yeah,
stuff. Good
yeah.
stuff. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Now I gotta let everybody know what's going on next with me. Next up from NWA Joe Kazana Productions, Evan Golden coming on right here in a few short minutes. And then on my YouTube channel out now is Papa Denk Vlogs. Next episode, Summer Show Denk, as I am hanging out here with Monster Factory's own Marvelous and God of Dad Bod. And as you can see, they are snatching bodies everywhere, as they are called the Body Snatchers. Yikes. What else we got going on? We got coming up is Seaside Showdown 2 from Titan Championship Wrestling, coming up Saturday, August 24th. But before that, we were going to the fair, the Ocean County Fair right here in New Jersey, as Chosen Pro Wrestling presents Mayhem on the Midway on Friday, July 12th, followed by Titan Championship Wrestling's American Spirit on Saturday, July 13th. Also at the Ocean County Fair. That should be a great, great time. And I'm very excited. I know we're running out of time. Hold on, let me bring up some names. Tomorrow night, prestigious P. Hancock from Wrestling with Pride at 7 o'clock sharp. Followed by this guy right here at 9, Dashing D. Weatherford. He is coming on to hang out. I haven't seen him in a minute. And I don't have his picture yet, but we just added him. But Benny Blanco will be on at right in between at 8 o'clock. So make sure you check all those out tomorrow. And thank you, Oliver, for being on the show.
Of course, of course. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, man, anytime. You're welcome anytime. And everybody else, I'll see you soon. Just hold